Welcome back everyone, my name is Lau and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll go through exactly how you can feng shui your bedroom. I'll walk through each of the steps that need to be done to give that peace of mind so you can sleep soundly at night. The bedroom is one of our most sacred space at home. We humans spend 1/3 of our time sleeping in our bed, and we should all be maximizing its potential. Maybe you're having headaches for unknown reason? Is your dating life or relationship running into issue? Are you getting sick for no reason at all? These are common problems I have seen when a bedroom is not properly feng shui. Before we begin, hit the like button for some good luck today. It'll greatly help this channel with the YouTube algorithm. You'll probably get better sleep tonight after you hit the like button. So the most important part of your bedroom is your bed position. That's the first thing you want to get it right. Identify some possible direction, possibly the wall that you could place your bed in. I know not every wall can fit the bed in there. See if you mind free flowing your bed in the middle of the room, if space permits. Some people like the bed in the middle of the room. If you don't mind that, then consider that as one of the options. Otherwise, identify which wall you want to line up against. Now, avoid lining up your bed along the wall by your main bedroom door, like this diagram here. So if your door is against this wall, as you open it, do not put your bed on this wall unless you put something like a dresser to block that energy, because every time you open the door, there's a surge of energy that sweep against this wall. If you sleep on this wall unprotected, you're always gonna get some headaches. Guarantee. Try it if you don't believe me. If you must put it against this wall due to space limitation, try to put like a head dresser or like a Japanese room divider. That way your head is not seeing the door. The dresser need to be taller than the bed if you put a head dresser there. Another thing is to avoid aligning the bed toward the bathroom. So what I mean is, like, a lot of people have master bathroom in the master bedroom. If your bathroom can see directly to the bed, so like you open the door to the bathroom or it's an open space, it aligned directly toward the bed, then you should avoid putting it in that position. One exception to this rule: if you are single, looking for love, and young as well. This will bring you a lot of love, more than you wanted. Stop if you're getting sick. That's the reason why I recommend only for young folks. Generally speaking, it's bad for your health in the long run. But if you're young, you can exercise more to overcome those sickness in exchange for love, basically. That's the only exception I recommend. Next is bed direction. That is one of the most important things to get right in your bedroom. I remember my first mentor once said to a client that if you don't change your bed direction by the end of this year, you will die. That is how serious bed direction can affect you. Now, obviously, not everyone will run into this type of scenario. It is if like the stars align in a negative fashion in your life, and the wrong bed direction might just be the thing that push you over the cliff. Don't let that happen to you. Now, your bed direction all depends on your birthday. It's primarily determined by the season that you were born in. The spring folks are the luckiest people. Usually between March 5th to May 6th, they can sleep in any direction without ramification. So feel free to sleep any direction if you're born in those dates. Now for the summer folks, born between May 6th to August 7th, your bed direction should point toward north, northwest, west, or southwest. Now this is measured by the direction of where your head point toward once you lie down. So think of your head as a compass with an arrow on it. Once you lie down, that's the direction you're pointing toward. For autumn and winter season, born between August 8th to March 5th to the following year, your bed direction are south, southeast, east, and northeast. Same thing with the measuring. So what if you're a couple that was born in the different seasons. I generally recommend going with the direction of the partner that makes more money for the house. So if you're a couple and only the husband works, then go with the husband's direction. Or if both couple works, but the wife tends to make more, go with the wife's direction. Other factor can take into consideration too. Often it's a case-by-case scenario. After that, we'll look into headboards and windows. Now I mentioned free-flowing your bed earlier. There's an issue if you don't sleep against the wall. Be sure to get a headboard for your bed. Otherwise, you'll have some strange dream at night because there's nothing against your head when you're sleeping. It's the same way if you sleep in the reverse direction on your bed. One way to confirm it is to just sleep in the opposite direction. I tried that once, it was weird. You don't even have to do drugs or anything. You can have all sorts of weird, strange dreams when you sleep in the opposite direction. Not that that's a good thing. It might interrupt your routine schedule. The same could go if you sleep too close to a window. This is a common problem for those that live in small condos, in high rises. Oftentimes you have to push your bed against the window. So your bed might be too high and be above the window well. And we run into a lot of issue where people were sleeping and having dreams about falling off the building if you sleep too close to it. So be sure your bed is beneath the window. Even you have to just get rid of the bed frame and sleep on the mattress to stay below it. That can ensure you have a good night's sleep. As for color in the bedroom, it's similar to what I already mentioned in another video. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. For spring and summerborn, go with white, gold, silver, gray, blue, and other cool color. As for autumn and winterborn, go with green, teal, red, orange, another warm color. If you have mixed season of birth, go with a more neutral color such as brown, cream, or beige. Those are colors that wouldn't affect anyone positively or negatively as a happy medium. Other items or decoration you have to be aware of in your bedroom are mirrors and clock. These are considered reflective material, and depending on the shape of the mirror, it can also absorb different things. Avoid having these items facing an entry area of the bedroom, such as the bedroom door or the bathroom door. Closet are fine unless you have a huge one that goes to another quadrant of the house. This is mainly because you may accidentally spread or absorb negative energy into your bedroom. As for Feng Shui set you can place in your bedroom, specifically, there are sets you can place to boost luck in general for the bedroom itself. Now, this can take up some space if you don't have enough room in it. It also depends on your birth season too. So for spring and summerborn, place a metal item on the east wall, and then free water item along the south, west, and the north wall. Next, you want to place 1 copper coin covered with a black cloth and 6 copper coin covered by a white cloth. As I mentioned before, the American quarter are great for these type of set requiring copper coins because it has 91.67% copper. Put these coins straight right under your bed. It can be between the mattress or on the floor as well. For autumn and winterborn, place a wood item such as a green plant on the east wall, and then free fire item, any red object such as the Chinese red pocket on the south, west, and north wall. Next, place 3 copper coin covered by a green cloth, along with 9 copper coin covered by a red cloth. Put them straight right under your bed. For mixed season folk, you want to put the set kind of by the side that you usually sleep on. That should give you a boost of luck in general for your bedroom. As for any health booster set in general, this will be the set for you. If you're going for a surgery soon or you're recovering from it, this set will increase the probability of your survival. Place a glass or a bucket of water directly under your bed on where you're sleeping, as this will give you an emergency boost to your health and increase the chance of surviving any risky procedures. you're going through or you're recovering from. And that's how you feng shui your bedroom. If you made it to the video this far, consider subscribing, share it with your friend, and comment down below if you have any question about what I just mentioned. I know sometimes a lot to take in. If you have any question, comment down below. I always check my comments. And also check out these videos if you haven't seen them before. And next week, I'll be talking about how to feng shui your wallet. So until next time.